Wow, I look so pale in this lighting. Oh well, I guess that's what happens when it's fall. So, welcome to another video. Today I want to show you guys the products that I'm looking forward to using this fall. Now, I've said in other videos that I don't really do my makeup by seasons, but obviously there are just things that seem more fall appropriate than others. So, I probably won't be reaching for like rainbow palettes as much in fall as I do in the winter. So, I think I'm going to start off with eyeshadows because that's probably what you're here to see. So the first palette that I want to talk about is this Viseart palette that I know I've already showed you. I did a look with it a while back and I haven't really played with it since, but this is the kind of palette that I think of when I think of fall. It's got a lot of like darker, colorful, matte jewel tones, and they're a little bit more on the muted side, but they're still, you know, fun enough that you can make like a lot of cool looks with it. And if you pair this with a little bit of glitter or something like that, they're going to really pop. So I'm excited to use this. I want to get these two shadows out of the way, and I have two single shadows that I want to show you. One is from MAC and it's this green, and I don't know what it is about this shade, but it just like really reminds me of Christmas. This is like your perfect Christmas green. Just swatch it for you right here. It doesn't swatch the best, but it's a stunning dark green. It's really, really pretty. And I remember using this a lot last year, so I'm excited to kind of pull that out again. Single shadows like this, especially that aren't like in a Z palette, I just kind of forget about them. So I need to like put it out next to me when I'm doing my makeup so maybe I can remember. The other one is super random, and this is from Pat McGrath. I got one of her, what do they call them? They were like a holiday, I don't know, like an exclusive set or something. And this is like a very, very dark blue shimmery shade, and it is amazing. Like, do you see that? It's got kind of like a blue purple shift to it, and it's very similar to the blue in the Jaclyn Hill palette, the first palette she came out with. It's very similar to that shade, but it's like probably more pigmented, and it's just like so soft. And I don't know why this reminds me of Christmas, maybe because it was one of her holiday sets, so I don't know, but I do want to use the shadow again. It's something that I just forget about, and I feel bad about forgetting about it because that shit was expensive. So yeah, I want to use both of these shades. You guys need to remind me if I forget, because I really do want to make like videos with them and stuff like that. So another palette that I have is one that I used on my eyes today, not alone, but I did use it with another palette. And it is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. So it looks like this. I haven't used this too much, but I really do like the formula of these mini palettes. I used to have the electric palette as well, but it fell on the floor and it cracked. So that one is no more, unfortunately. But I do really like these small palettes. So if you guys are thinking about picking them up, I would highly suggest it, and I don't see a reason why not. So the next palette that I have is the new Certified Dynasty palette. Oh, Destiny palette, sorry. I don't know why I keep saying that. It looks like this. I've already done a palette bingo on this. I would link it up there if you want to check it out, but I just think that these colors are like so nice and perfect for fall, especially all these like red brown shades up here. I know it's not really my cup of tea for the most part, but I can definitely make these work. And also these two greens here are so Christmassy to me, and I absolutely love Christmas. It is my favorite time of the year, so you guys are going to be seeing a lot of Christmas stuff from me, especially in December. I plan on having a lot of like holiday videos up with like gift ideas and stuff that might not have anything to do with makeup, but I just like Christmas so much that I want to share the joy of Christmas. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. The next palette that I want to talk about is the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So you guys might not even know that I have this palette because I haven't really used it much on my channel, and I just saw LS do a palette bingo with this, and it really inspired me to want to pull out this palette because the formula on this is amazing. It's not anything like her new palettes that she came out with, because some of those seem to be crap. So I need to really do something with this palette, maybe even like a dedicated video too. Let me know if you want to see something like that, and I can absolutely do so. The next one, I know I'm going through these palettes kind of quickly, but I have a lot to talk about. So obviously this is probably going to be the first palette you think of when you think of fall, and it is the Subculture palette by Anastasia. I love this palette. I have a 3Lux1 palette with this that I filmed a while ago. It didn't quite work out, but I will link it up there if you want to check it out. But I might even do another 3Lux1 palette with this. Would you be interested in that? Because that way you'd have like 6 looks with this palette on my channel. I don't know, but I think this palette is so unique and the color story is amazing. It's perfect for fall. I'm really excited to keep playing with this again. Next up, I have one of the new Jaclyn Hill palettes. This is the Dark Magic, and it looks like this. Again, I do want to do a 3 looks 1 palette with this. I just have so many freaking palettes coming, so it's hard to make time for all of them. So I'm going to keep doing what I did in my news video, and I'm going to give you guys a poll so you can vote on which palette you want to see me do it with next. So this one should probably be, you know, one of the options fairly soon, I hope. We'll see how many I can get through before that, but I do really want to start using that one because the shades in it are just, they're super nice. And like, just look at this color story. Like, they're awesome for fall. They're like super dark, and I love that. And speaking of dark colors, I know I've showed this palette so many times in the past week, you're probably sick of it, but it is the new Kat Von D palette, the giant thing that's bigger than my head, and I love this palette so much. I can't wait to keep playing more with it, so that is definitely one of my favorite palettes at the moment, and I don't know, it just makes me really excited to have this palette, so I do want to keep playing with this. Next up, I think I want to talk about, I only have one highlight, so let's get that out of the way. And this palette really has nothing to do with the holidays at all. It's just that it was a holiday release by Laura Mercier last year, I think, or maybe the year before, and it looks like this. And I think a lot of the reasons why I think about these products is because I bought them like near Christmas, and like I said, I just love Christmas, so I like connect different things that I buy close to Christmas. So this is one of those palettes, and I do need to use it more because it's really, really pretty. It's more of a subtle highlight, but I still really like it, and it's very buildable. It looks gorgeous on the skin, and I need to just pull it out more. Next, I have 2 blushes that I want to show you, and this is a little mini blush that I have from NARS. It looks like this, and it's kind of like a mauve tone, and it's really, really pretty. The name of it, I will put it up on the screen because I'm going to butcher it, but it is Golu, I don't know. But it's a very pretty blush, and the other one that I have is from Hourglass. This is also a mini, and this is also like a mauve. I don't really know how well you can see this with a light, but it's kind of similar in tone actually to this one. It's a little bit lighter. I'm wearing it today. It's more of a subtle blush. If you have more of a darker skin tone, this is not going to show up on you, and I'm fairly white right now, and I need to build this up for it to have good pigment, so I do really enjoy like both of these blushes, and especially this NARS one. Again, like if something is super small, it tends to just get lost in my collection. Like, look how tiny this is. I don't remember where I got this, but I think I got it in maybe like a Sephora Play box or something, I don't know. But yeah, those are the 2 blushes that I'm looking forward to wearing. So for another little random item, I want to just mention this little eyeliner that I have. This is from MAC, and it's a very, very dark green. And I think it's just going to look really good with, like, say something like the Viseart palette. If I use some of the greens in here and then I use this liner with it, I think that would look really cool. Even just like on its own, this would look cool. It's rare that I don't use eyeshadow on a daily basis, but if I do for some reason decide to not wear eyeshadow, I don't know why I would, but if I do, it's really nice on its own too. And next up, I have one of my all-time favorite things, and it is glitter. I love glitter. You guys know I love glitter. So the 2 shades that I'm the most excited to wear is this gold and silver from Stila. I know I've been using these all summer, but the thing is, like, gold and silver can go with like summery looks as well. If you have like lighter colored eyeshadow, they look beautiful with it, and it also looks really good with darker eyeshadows. And I'm using the gold one today, and I love these so much. The other product I want to give an honorable mention is something that I probably haven't used on my channel yet, but these are the Revlon. They have like these little glitter things on one side, and then there's like a cream eyeshadow on the other. And actually both of these are really, really nice. The only thing I can say about this side is that it's not as chunky as the Stila one. And if you can see on the wand, it kind of has like a gel with glitter in it, so it's not just like glitter particles, and sometimes the gel would like irritate my eye a little bit. So if you have sensitive eyes, which I do, maybe don't go out and buy all these at once like I did, but I do really like them, and I do reach for them sometimes. The only thing is that they do get a little bit crusty if you wear them for too long, so they're definitely better for like just like a night out or something like that. So keep that in mind, but they're fairly inexpensive if you want to check them out. The next item is one that I am wearing right now, and I'm wearing it on my lips, and this is the Dior Rouge Metallic Liquid Lipstick. I have 3 of these. They are ridiculously expensive. I want to say they are $38. I don't really want to even say that out loud. It's just stupid, but I will just show them to you real quick. Like, do you see how smooth this is? This is like a metallic brown red. It's super pretty. I love the formula on these. They just glide on so nicely. I love the doe foot on it. It's got like this little like hole inside of it, and so you don't need more than one application. Here's like a dark bronze kind of shade. Also really, really pretty. These are perfect for fall. And the last one I have is a red, but it's more of like the orange side. Again, also a metallic, and I know a lot of people don't like this, but I just really love the formula on these so much. Like, they are beautiful. Do you see how shiny they are? They're super pretty. They're so comfortable to wear too. They don't dry down completely matte. There is a little bit of transfer to them, but not too much, so. Actually, the rest of the things I have in here are also lipsticks, but I feel like that's kind of to be expected when talking about fall items, because a lot of people tend to gravitate towards different colors in the fall rather than the summer. So obviously darker colors are more popular in the fall. And one that I have here is called Under My Thumb from NARS, and it is one of their, I don't even know what these are called, Power Matte Lip Pigment. Okay. Probably should not have started to swatch all these because I don't think I'm gonna have room. But this is just a very, very pretty, like, dark cherry red liquid lipstick, and it's very fall appropriate. You can see all these shades would kind of match my look right now, actually. So I have two lipsticks from Jeffree Star that I want to just mention real quick. This is Pumpkin Pie. You've all seen this. It's kind of like a darker brownie orange, and it's really pretty. It's one of my favorites. And then I also have Anna Nicole, which is more of like a bright orange, but I feel like I can make this work with like a red smoky eye or something like that. I think that would look really cool. I also have two lipsticks from Kat Von D. I have Mother, which is this kind of mauve pink, and this is honestly one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. I really, really love this. So I feel like this could go with both summery looks and fall looks, depending on what kind of fall look you go for, but I really like this. And I also have Hilda, which is such a funny name for a lipstick. This is just a brown. Honestly, it kind of looks like a poop brown, but it's like a warm brown, and I think it's really, really pretty. I actually am one of those few people who really enjoy brown lipsticks, so you'll probably be seeing some of that on my channel. Another one that I found when I was kind of like looking through all my lipsticks to figure out which ones I wanted to pull out is this Estee Lauder one. I got this in my BoxyCharm, and I remember I was kind of on the fence on it when I first tried it because it kind of applies like a gloss, but then it like really settles into your skin. It's kind of like an orangey red, so I guess it's more like a summer color, but I do still want to try to use this, and I do like reds and oranges in the fall just as much as I do in the summer, so I do want to reach for that. And the last lipstick that I have is Voyager by Maybelline, and I like these matte ink lipsticks a lot. I like the formula. I like that when they dry down, like, they really do not budge. And when I say they don't budge, like, they don't budge. Like, this is the only lipstick that will survive through a meal when I eat, because I'm a hella messy eater. I can't help it. It doesn't matter what I eat. Like, I just always get food like all over my mouth. So this is one of those few formulas that I can actually go to a restaurant with and like eat and not have to worry about it so much. So those were, I think, oh, actually I do have one more, and this is my MAC lipstick. It's in the shade Feel So Grand. I know I've used this on my channel before, but it is a blue based red, and I just think that this red is just like the perfect red. Like, if I could choose to have one red lipstick, like, this shade would be it. Maybe not so much the formula. I don't love the MAC formula, but I love this shade so much that I will 100% reach for this a lot, and I know it. So I think those were all the products that I have that I wanted to show you. If I think of anything else, I think I'll just bring it up in a different video or something like that, because I'm sure I'll be doing like a fall lookbook or something like that. Would that be kind of a fun thing? I feel like maybe doing like a lookbook might be more fun than like pulling out certain palettes and doing certain looks with, because then I can kind of like pull in different palettes and do looks that I feel inspired to do instead of feeling constricted to one palette. Let me know what you think of that. Maybe I could do like a 5 fall looks lookbook or something like that. That could be fun. I don't know. So yeah, I am honestly just like really excited that the weather is cooling down now, because it is 80 degrees out today, which I know it's still so hot, but for us, we've had like 110 degrees for 2 months, and it finally just got below 100, and now that it is 80, I'm just like, yes, sweaters. So I'm like wearing a long sleeve sweater, I'm wearing leggings, and I'm just like so happy right now. And I'm also burning candles. I have a candle that I have from Village Candle, which is like my favorite candle company, and it's called Warm Buttered Bread, and it's just so good. Like, if you don't like bread, then I'm sorry, you should probably unsubscribe to my channel, but bread is amazing, and if I have a candle that smells like bread, like, I'm in heaven. So that was all that I think I had for this video. If you're new to my channel, I hope you would consider subscribing. If there's anything else you want to see on my channel, just let me know down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!